Halloween. This is Haunted School. Today guys, I have received a new animatronic from the Halloween store, and it is the Seasonal Visions Cellar Dweller. So yeah, I've been after this guy for quite a long time. I have had him on my top 10 Seasonal Visions props that have been in online retailers for UK, and yeah, he is one of the top ones up there because of how unique he is and everything. And yeah, this year, because of how tight the market's been for large animatronics, I started to look online to see what was about, and then I thought this guy, he would make a perfect addition to this year's Haunts. So a big thank you in advance to the Halloween store. Definitely check them guys out. I'll leave a link to the page 2 Cellar Dweller and their website in the pinned comment below. But yeah, let's get onto the box then. First box, you do have the shipper box, which I don't think I'll keep because it's just another space issue thing. But the main box right here does have the decal on. So as you can see right there, it says Seasonal Visions International. It says Cellar Dweller, life-size animated decor. Light up eyes with moving mouth and creepy sounds. Head turns from side to side. Hands move up and down. Motion sensor activated. And there you go, you got the silhouette diagram of him there, just to give you a reference of how big he will be. It tells you what's included: one cellar dweller, one adapter, and there you go, volume control. Got an amazing picture of cellar dweller right here. He looks so cool. And there you go, there's a picture of his face all close up. Really like the design on this box. Definitely reminds me of Towering Clowns a bit. And there you go, there's the barcode. So that's pretty much it for the front of the box. You do also have the Palmer Agency's branding right there, which is what distributes these guys to the UK. So without any further ado, I do have the box cut open at the top right here. There's actually nothing on the other side of the box, I don't think, so I'm going to dive right on in. Hopefully this box will stay open. There we go. So here's our packing, just for reference. Okay, so getting onto the parts he includes, as you can see, they're all laid out right here. So first off, we've got his head, which does look really cool. He doesn't actually look that bad now I have fixed him. I'll put a clip in from how he was before. He was looking a little messy, for sure. So the way I did it, because his mask is so big on his head, the head underneath is really small. I filled the stuffing all the way out over it, and hot glued that part of his cheek to his mask, so the jaw wasn't looking a bit lopsided, and there we go. Definitely looks a lot different to the box though. You got his crossbar support, got the leg poles right there, I think you get quite a few of them. And you got all his clothing right here, which are his trousers, there's some black fabric here as well. His shirt, even some creepy cloth, which I believe drapes over him. You get two arms with the hands attached. Get the adapter, the instructions, two feet, two pool noodles, his module right there, with all the mechanisms on, and underneath that is the base. So yeah, I'm actually going to set this guy up now for you guys, then we'll head on with a full review of Cellar Dweller. Here is a look at Cellar Dweller's instructions. As you can see, they are in black and white. Some steps are quite hard to follow, but for the rest of them, it really does help you set him up. So yeah, let's look at them real quick. First off, you're going to want to lay the base on a flat surface. Then you're going to want to attach both poles labelled B to the base, which are the ones with the slight bend at the top. Then attach both boots labelled C to the base, either side. Then you're going to want to attach both poles labelled D to the poles that you've already built there, as you can see. Then cover the legs with both of the pool noodles labelled E. Then cover the legs with the trousers right there. Then attach the crossbar support and pull the trousers up over them, and of course make them look nice around the ankles right there. So then after that, you're going to want to attach the module with the shoulder support there. And whilst you've got all this open, you can go ahead and plug the adapter labelled O into the back of the control box. You can drape the waistcoat over the mechanism there. Okay, so now you're going to want to attach the arms. I'll kind of show you how they're put in. They do go through these connectors right here, they just hook through. And of course, once you are done right there, you're going to want to locate the Velcro and of course cover it over the hands, just like. So now you're going to want to head on and attach the head right here. You can see it does connect underneath and has a similar connector to the arms, and he does have two wires that run from the neck. You've got the black one and the red one, so connect them together correspondingly, and yeah, he is almost ready to go. Once you've put the shirt on here, you just want to attach the black piece underneath, which does have two velcros underneath. Then you'll want to put the sensor around and put it into the sensor slot. Of course, then velcro the jacket up right there and put the creepy cloth over him and style it however you want it. And then your setup is complete. So there you go guys, this is CELLAR all fully set up, and he looks incredible. He looks so much better than videos I've seen online. He is the perfect prop for Northern Manor this year, which I'll definitely be releasing more home plan, because I haven't really done much into that yet. But yeah, CELLAR is going to be like the main character of my haunt this year, and I have a perfect spot where to put him. He is going to be terrifying to our guests this year, and as you can see, he towers at 7 foot tall. As you can see, in comparison to Brain Monster behind him, he towers over him. And I'm in fact going to flip the camera around and do a shot in size comparison to myself. Here is CELLAR all behind me. He is massive, there you go. And I'm very impressed with his quality and everything. I'll flick around on the camera again. But yeah, I'm about 5'11", so definitely dwarfs me, that's for sure. And pretty much every person that passes by him. So yeah, getting on to his detail then. As you can see, here is his face. I really like how it's half skeletal. He's got some rotten flesh all over his face. It does look really good. There are his eyes. His eyes still are a little goofy, but I think that kind of adds to him with being a zombie that's risen from the grave. Of course, he's not going to be perfect. And he does have two bits of hair either side. Kind of just goes over the top of his head, so it does go all the way around, but it doesn't. You don't really see the back too much. I guess it looks like his hair's fell out over time of him living in a cellar. But yeah, he looks so cool, that face. And as we go down to his body right here, he's got this fake moss kind of stuff. It kind of looks like he's been rotting for a long time, and of course he does have a layer of freaky fabric which goes over him. I haven't seen many setups with all this all styled out on him like this. This bit up here actually does have a hole for his head to go through, and it does look so much better when it's like that. And so does the creepy cloth here. It looks really good when he's all done out. But one thing that I actually was surprised about is his suit. Like, it's actually it feels really nice, and it's such good quality. I do like the holes in it. It does fold around here, so it actually is like a blazer or waistcoat. It's actually more greener than I thought as well. I thought it was going to be like a grey, but yeah, it's actually green in person, like a dark green. He has a black undershirt underneath, which isn't very noticeable, but it's there. His IR sensor is located there. He's got some really cool buttons, those are quite nice. And as we go on to his arms, they are really thin and lanky, but once again, it really does fit his character. It makes him look very skeletal and zombie-like. And his hands are fully skeleton hands, so of course his flash is all rotted off. It reminds me of Lunging Reaper's sculpts, or quite similar to Jack Stalker's, but I think there's a lot less flesh on this one than Jack Stalker's hands. There's his other hand as well. And yeah, as we go down to his trousers then, they are just as good. Don't really compliment trousers much on props, but this guy, it does have the same core material as his shirt up here, and he's got another piece of this moss which actually does just dangle down and look like stuff are hanging from him, which is really, really cool. His boots down there are quite nicely detailed. As you can see, you've got laces and little indents in them. Here's a look from side on at how Cellar Dweller looks. You can see, you can really see how lanky he is. Like if you see the Home Depot Frankenstein that I reviewed a few months back, that one's really bulky. This guy's quite lanky and skeletal, which I really do like about his character. There's a look from his other side. And as we head on down the back, you can see a look over his shoulders, and he's very broad, his shoulders are. Reminds me a lot of the Costco Butler that we seen many years back. I really like that feature. You can see his moss drapes over his back as well. Freaky fabric even continues on. This prop is just all out. I think he's one of Seasonal Visions' best animatronics, in my opinion. Got another piece here. And yeah, his velcros are actually on his back now. This is a strange bit. They are, because you think they would add them so you can access the control box. But if you do lift his shirt up at the back here, you have access to his controls. As you can see, there's the adapter port, there's his step up jack, and there he does have a volume control, which you can turn it from really loud to really quiet or on mute, so you can just have the movement, which is really good. You have a sensor mode, you have an off mode, so it doesn't do anything, or you have the on mode, which is continuous. So if you want to be playing all his phrases all the time, which I don't really recommend it, I think sensor is just really good on this guy. I recommend using him on sensor or step pad. So without any further ado, I'm going to show you Cellar Dweller in all of his glory.
I ooze with the spirit of Halloween. Drip, drip, drip it goes. This place drips with doomed spirits, released from their burial graves. They are searching for fresh victims to haunt. There is no way of hiding from them, but go ahead and try. The therapy thick damp of the cellar has made me a moldy mess. But no matter, I've grown fond of the wet stench and want to share it with you. This dank old house is oozing with the foul stench of rotten souls. It's kept me thriving as long as I hide down here with the rats. I'm happy to share with you if you have the stomach for it. I ooze with the spirit of Halloween. Drip, drip, drip it goes.
So that are all Cellar Dweller's phrases. I think they're all really cool. I like how long they are. Some of them last around 20 seconds, which I like props with quite long sayings. It feels like you're getting your money's worth out of the animatronic, if you know what I mean. So I think his animation is really good. I love the head turning, the green light up eyes and moving arms. That is really just enough for this guy. It would be cool if we see a survey version in the future. That would be pretty amazing. As far as his phrases go though, I think he has a really cool voice. Definitely fits the character with him being all like grizzly and like he's been rotting for a long time. You could definitely expect him to have like a demonic type of voice. And of course he does have sound effects in the background which you can hear, like stuff dripping in the background and like him being in a damp atmosphere, which really adds to his scariness. I think that's really good. So yeah, I really do love Cellar Dweller here. He is an incredible prop. I think he's one of Seasonal Visions' best. The only improvement I could say for him really is I hope they do improve the face at some point down the line, because of course the mask is a lot bigger than the head underneath, and that's what causes these deformities. So he is currently $349.99 on the Halloween store's website. I highly recommend you head on down to our website and pick him up, as I really do recommend it. He is very well worth that price, and definitely one of the best animatronics in the UK this year. So thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please give us a like and subscribe to the channel, as it'll really mean a lot. And until the next video, anything you need for Halloween, this is Haunted School.